Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is a magic review. Jeff McBride. That's right, that's how I'm starting this review. Just exclaiming Jeff McBride's name. That's how we start, right? That's how we start. Jeff McBride is an icon. He is an icon. He is a bona fide magic legend. I'm 55, okay? So I'm probably much older than a lot of you. I've been watching magic on television since I was a kid. There were not a lot of magic celebrities when I was growing up. Very few. I mean, this is before David Blaine, okay, kids? So there was David Copperfield, right? There was Lance Burton. There was Greg Wilson. And there was Jeff McBride and Max Maven. I saw Max Maven on TV too. Jeff McBride has been around for a very long time. I first think I saw Jeff McBride doing his like mask routines and doing dove stuff and silk stuff. He was very theatrical. I mean, his persona, I don't think I even heard him speak for a very long time. His persona was just always about mystery, and it was just over the top and costumes and theatrics. And he stood alone, right? There was no other magician like Jeff McBride on TV. Nobody else. I mean, he was one of a kind. And then I guess, you know, as David Blaine and the whole street magic thing kind of rolled out, and magic started to become more urban and more like visceral and, shaky camera and stuff like that. I think a lot of the stage magicians kind of took a back seat during that era. So seeing a Jeff McBride prop come across my desk, I was like, what is this? And then on top of that, this is a team up. This is a team up with Copeland coins. What are you talking about? Because if you want to talk about one of the best coin magicians out there, it's Jeff McBride. And then one of the best coin product makers is Copeland coins. Sticking those two things together, match made in heaven. Match made in heaven. This is the dream team. This is the dream team. I hope they do something again together. I hope they've got plans to hook up again, because these two powerhouses together, legendary. Legendary. Today we're looking at the Money Goblet. So the cool thing about the Money Goblet is you can get this in brass or silver. And people do have preferences, right? Oh my gosh, they do. I mean, I could say right now, would you get a brass watch or a silver watch? And you'd have an answer, right? Because you're like, definitely one or the other. So it's nice that these come in both options. It's $189 at hocus-pocus.com. All right. So there's the skinny. What is this? So this Money Goblet is a way for you to do the Miser's Dream routine with a different looking prop. This is more of a prop that Jeff would use. And typically when you see Miser's Dream done, it's done with like this ice bucket. You know, like the same kind of bucket that you'd get from a hotel, right? To put ice in. And it is a large bucket. And I guess the illusion is this bucket is slowly filling up with coins. But you never really tip it forward and say, look at these hundreds of coins that are in it. It always seems like, the bucket never fills up, right? And it is, like I said, it's a large prop to carry around. This goblet is not. This goblet is a much smaller prop. Like you could stick this goblet in a lot of briefcases. Like if you were going to take a briefcase to a parlor show, you could put your goblet inside the briefcase. You wouldn't have to carry the briefcase and your Miser's Dream pail, okay? So I think, first of all, it doesn't pack flat, but it certainly packs a lot flatter than a Miser's Dream bucket. And Jeff's going to teach you how to do Miser's Dream with only 4 coins. And they're going to give you the coins. They are going to give you $5 size coins. I guess it's 5 coins. And they're also going to give you a 20 by 20 cloth. Not a little cheap silk, but a velvet cloth that'll actually, if you had the goblet on the table, you could drape the cloth over the goblet and it wouldn't be seen at all. So it could be there ready to go on your side table, and then you just remove the velvet. You could use the velvet in the routine. They'll show you some ideas. They're even going to give you a little shots glass as well, and they'll teach you some things with that. And like I said, the tutorial's an hour. So they'll cover the basics, and we'll talk about that. They'll cover the basics with the Miser Stream goblet, but then the rest of the video, it's just a masterclass in coin magic from Jeff Copeland. So you're getting a lot for that $189. But is it what I thought? Yes, it is what I thought, because it's a Miser Stream bucket. It works like a Miser Stream bucket. So yeah, and it's well made. Best ever. Jeff McBride says this is the best ever. Copeland Coins has been working on this prop for a couple of years, and they didn't release it until they had the very best item they could give you. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? The video is 1 hour and 4 minutes. It's Jeff McBride in costume against a red curtain. It's going to start with some quick demonstrations. He's going to do multiple camera angles to the camera and showing you his little silent Miser's Dream style slides. And then he's immediately going to start teaching. And what's great about the teaching is you get annotated screen tips. So the screen will push over and you'll get text on screen tips that'll walk you through what Jeff's teaching you. He's going to run through a basic coin appearances and loading section where he teaches you all the ins and outs. Then he's going to go into sleights and techniques, and he's going to go into the history, and then he'll give you the end of the routine. Like, how do you finish this out? I know you keep producing coins, but how do you finish it all? And then he's going to teach you a routine from beginning to end. So now that he's given you all the tools, now that he's teaching you all the ins and outs, he'll put it all together into one giant routine called the toast. And then it's really going to end at the 37-minute mark. So you get this all in 37 minutes. And then Jeff Copeland is going to come in. They're going to look briefly at Jeff's museum. And then there's a very long interview at the end with Jeff Copeland and Jeff McBride. Pocket space, like I was saying earlier, it's not really a pocket walk around style trick. This is a parlor effect, right? And I think that goes with inspectability. We could say, can it be inspected? No, the cup cannot be inspected, but it's parlor magic. Parlor magic, you don't stop and have your props inspected. The only time you would have your props inspected in parlor magic is if you invited a spectator up on stage with you and you handed them props and said, you're part of this, here's these props. But parlor magic is unlike close-up magic, where your spectators are constantly engaging with you and touching your props. In Miser's Dream, this is the performance piece. You're just standing up and doing the effect. In fact, a lot of performers don't even speak during Miser's Dream. They do this all to music and pantomime, because the trick doesn't even really need words. This is one of those tricks that transcends words. It's magic without patter. People, if you do it correctly, your audience should understand exactly what's happening and why it's magical. And that becomes some of the strongest magic you can do, that it transcends language. That you could do this to anybody, whether they were an Aborigine or the King of England. They should understand why this magic works, right? Slights and difficulty level, I would say, yeah, this is probably more for the intermediate, right? At least at coin magic. Okay, at coin magic. Intermediate at coin magic. Even though they're going to teach you all the sleights, they're going to teach you all the sleights. But even still, 37 minutes is not enough to get you to that level of coin magic. So he'll teach you downs palms. He'll teach you a lot of other things. But and I think you could start from beginner. You could start from beginner and use this. But I think you'd have a much more difficult climb. I think you would need to go out and find some other resources, to help you to get some extra hold handing. But I think intermediate coin magician should have no trouble with this, especially someone who's done Miser's Dream before. If you've done Miser's Dream in the past, this is going to be a prop you're going to adore, and you'll fall into it pretty quickly. So positives, this is a masterclass in Miser's Dream from Jeff McBride with an amazing prop from Jeff Copeland. So that's it. That is the bottom line. The other thing about this prop is, I'm going to forget negatives. I'm going to tell you another cool thing about the prop. You can start this trick with empty hands. Yeah. So with the cup underneath the cloth, everything's ready to go. You can literally show empty hands, pick up the cup, and silently begin the trick. You will not hear coins sloshing around, doing anything like that. The cup has a built-in system where it'll feed the coins right into palm, and you're ready to start. So it's absolutely brilliant. $189 at hocus-pocus.com. Like I said, silver or brass. I want to thank Jeff and hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to have this so I can do the review for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Over 600 videos. There are over 600 videos in the Magic Orthodoxy membership section right now, and you can have access to all of it. What's the member section? What's in there? Well, more reviews. Every week, you're gonna get 2 more reviews. These are tricks that I purchase with my own money every single week. 2 extra videos. That means you'll have access to 8 extra videos a month. There's also gonna be head-to-head battles where I pit 2 tricks against each other. You're gonna see all the unboxings, so you'll see all the tricks that are purchased. You'll see what's coming up way before anybody else. I'm gonna walk you through my EDC several times a year. I'm gonna talk to you about which routines I'm building with the tricks I purchase, and you'll even get access to tutorials. That's right, I'll even teach you magic. And there's 2 ways to join. 2 ways to join. You can enter in at only $2 a month with the Faithful. As a member of the Faithful, you'll get access to 2 videos a week. That's 8 extra videos a month. Or you can join the Inner Circle for $4.99 a month. That'll give you access to 3 videos a week. And the tutorials are there in the Inner Circle. That's 12 videos a month. How do you join? Right down in the bottom of this video, there should be a square button that says join. You just click that. If you can't find the join button, you can access the link that is in the video description below. Click that, it'll take you to another menu. There you'll get to select whether you want to join as a Faithful member or the Inner Circle, and then you'll start to enjoy those 600 videos. 600 videos right away. Stay as long as you want, stay a member as long as you want, or cancel at any time. This is just another way that I make content available to you because I enjoy giving back and I enjoy each and every one of you as a follower. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.